guys, and welcome back. I think this is the first video you guys are seeing this year, which is really exciting. I'm so excited to be back and filming again. Hope you guys all had a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. I'm really looking forward to the next year and hope you guys are too. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Don't actually have that much to talk about today. I don't know why. I guess I didn't really think about stuff that I was loving. I usually make note of it in my phone, but in December I kind of did not do that. So I don't have that much to talk about today. I guess that's okay because I did want to talk about some upcoming series and video ideas that I think I want to do this year or in the next couple months. Oh, and also I wanted to ask you guys if you wanted me to do a best or most used favorite makeup, drugstore makeup from 2020. I feel like I'm a little bit late to the game for this one, but let me know if you'd still like me to put together a best of 2020 video focusing on drugstore makeup. I'll do it if you guys want it, but I don't know, I'm always kind of late. Also, I wanted to start mentioning the lip product that I'm wearing in videos because sometimes you guys ask what lip product I'm wearing and then sometimes I don't even remember what I put on my lips. So this is also a reminder to myself, but I'm wearing the Alter Ego liquid lipstick in the shade Jealousy. Okay, let's jump into the favorites. The first makeup product or beauty item that has been a favorite this month are the e.l.f. oval complexion brushes. I just have two, the large one and the small one. Well, I have the medium one, but it's not a favorite. I don't actually use the medium one that often, but I love the large one. It's so dirty, but I love the large one for foundation. It does such a good job at blending in my foundation quickly and seamlessly, and I love this little guy for concealer. I've been using this one under my eyes to apply my concealer and it works really, really well for that. So I've been loving these two brushes. The medium one is good as well. It's just, I don't use it as often. Definitely the large brush and the small brush are worth it. They are so amazing. I've never used these oval spoon-like brushes before, but I really, really like these. My next favorite and only makeup product is the Blueberry Muffin palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm wearing this one on my eyes today. It's the most beautiful blue cool tone palette that I've seen. You can create so many different looks with this palette. I feel like you can go kind of neutral, mauvey, or you can go in the icy blue silver direction. It's just such an amazing palette. The formula is so, so good. It makes me want to pick up more of the little sized palettes from BH Cosmetics. Not that I need more eyeshadow palettes, but this formula is so good. I think it's my favorite eyeshadow formula from BH Cosmetics. Out of all of their different eyeshadow formats, I think this is the best one that I've tried. So for December, I didn't actually pick, I didn't do a video on makeup I'm wearing this month. So I don't have a designated eyeshadow palette or a designated foundation to talk about like I normally do. And honestly, I didn't really wear foundation very much over the holidays because I was kind of just at home. I was at my parents' and I didn't feel like putting on makeup. And pretty much I only wear makeup when I'm filming. So I think when I was at their house, I just didn't feel the need to put on foundation. So I don't have a base product of the month and I don't have an eyeshadow palette of the month. So all of the next favorites are kind of just books and things that I've been liking. First thing is this mug, which I'm finishing off some coffee. It went cold when I was filming the video before this one, so I have to reheat it. But it is this plant mug that my sister got me. It has a whole bunch of houseplants on it. She got it for me because I have so many houseplants and I love plants. All of those memes about being a plant mom or just loving plants, they always speak to me. There was one, Will Smith doing the whole when he went can't see my arms probably, when he went like this to his wife on the red carpet, and it was when people ask me what I want for Christmas, and it was all these plants, images of plants, and it was just Will Smith going like that. So I love houseplants. I have a lot of them, and my sister got me this mug, and in the inside it says Proud Plant Mom. It just has some coffee in it. I wanted to talk about this, which I got for Christmas as well. It is a new planner. I love agendas and planners. I get one every single year. I've had a space galaxy theme before. This one says the darkest nights produce the brightest stars. It's kind of cheesy, but I also really liked it. And I love the space galaxy theme. I just love anything to do with space. This is my 2021 planner. I wrote up my resolutions and my word of the year in the front, and it's not my favorite layout because it only has really the main spread page, and it doesn't have like an opening page for the month. Like my 2020 planner had a monthly like to-do list page where you could like put important dates and tasks that you wanted to get done, say in the month of January. But this one doesn't. It just has the spread, and then it goes straight into the dates. I use this all the time to write out everything on my to-do list. So I need a lot of space on the dates. I love planners. I use them so much. Look at it every single day. It really keeps me organized, and I don't know how I would survive without a planner. I know some people use their phones, and I do too. Like I obviously put important dates and events and stuff in my phone, but I just like having my to-do lists in a written format so that I can check them off. By the way, I got like 16 books for Christmas, so you can expect a book haul very soon. I did not know I was going to get that many books, but I'm very happy about it. So yes, expect a book haul in the near future. I was trying to think of like shows or movies or things that I have been loving in December, and honestly, I was pretty much just watching Christmas movies. Obviously, Klaus is a favorite, but it's like my favorite Christmas movie of all time. There wasn't really anything else I felt like movie-wise that I really enjoyed, or show-wise actually. I don't think I've watched any new shows. I want to start Bridgerton. I want to start that one, and I need to start Mandalorian. I don't know what I'm doing. I love Star Wars, and I haven't started Mandalorian. I don't know why I'm waiting to start that one. I don't have any movies or shows to talk about. I'm just going to jump into books. So the first one here is To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf. This one was interesting because when I first opened it, I was like, oh no, I don't like this. But I started to just appreciate it for what it was, which is like a genius work of literature. I've never read anything from her before, but she is such a beautiful writer. There's not really a plot to this book. It kind of happens in 3 sections. So you get like the first section is all, I think, happening in one day in the lives of these people. And then there's like a middle section, which I actually think I loved the most, which was just called Time Passes. And I just felt like a movie. Like, you know, when movies are fast forwarding through the years to get you to a certain point in the characters' lives, and they kind of like revolve around a specific house or a tree or something, so you see all the seasons and the years go by. That's what part 2 reminded me of, because it's just the image of this house and this house by the beach and a lighthouse, and I could just see like characters whizzing by, getting older, the seasons changing, the house wearing down. Like I could just see it all as if it was a movie. It was really so good. I want to reread part 2 again because it was just mesmerizing. Actually, I think I kind of want to read the whole book again because it really was beautiful. And I think I would appreciate it even more the second time. Part 3 then gets back, like, I think it's 10 years later. Maybe I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's like many years later, and all the characters from the beginning come back to that same beach house and lighthouse. You kind of get to know these characters without experiencing more than like 2 days in their entire life. But you feel like you know them more. I don't know. It's just so good. I really loved it. If you're someone who likes plots, it's probably not for you. You kind of have to be more into the words and the language used to enjoy this book, I think. It's not plot driven at all. It actually reminds me of a different book I read where it's not really about the plot, but it's just about the language and the words and the style. But I don't remember what book it is. Anyways, I'm really into these types of books. So if you have recommendations for more Virginia Woolf books, or just books that are in this kind of style where it's more about the language and the style of the author, let me know, because I do really like that. Like, you know how you always feel different when you finish a really good book? Like, I felt like a different person when I got to the end of this book, which is just weird. Anyways, I really enjoyed it, so I would recommend it. And I really want them to make a movie. Oh, who is the director? It was a director The director that did Atonement, and I think he did Pride and Prejudice, maybe Joe Wright. I really want someone like that to make this into a movie. I feel like it would be very good as a movie. Maybe it is a movie. I have to look that up. Anyway, that's the first book I read. I also read Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, obviously, and this looks really big because it actually has a bunch of other stories in it, but I've only read Christmas Carol from this book, and I've never actually read it before. When I was in elementary school, Scrooge was like A Christmas Carol was the Christmas play that we did, and everything is the exact same. Like all of the lines are the exact same. So it was kind of fun to read it. It was just kind of a fun little Christmas book to read this year, and I'm really glad I did. It's been sitting on my shelf for a while, and I've just never read it because I know the story so well. I didn't feel like I needed to read it, but now I kind of regret not reading it sooner. And then the last book that I read this month was Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste. This was really good. I actually really enjoyed it. It was a lot like sadder than I thought it would be, and I haven't seen the show. I don't think I'm going to be able to watch it because I don't have Hulu or Crave or wherever this show is streaming. I would like to watch the show. I did go back and watch the trailer after I finished reading this, and the trailer seems way more intense, like way more dramatic, I guess, than the book. The book I felt like was suspenseful, but it wasn't so intense and dramatic. My two favorite characters are Izzy and Moody. They're definitely my favorite. I actually don't like Mia and Pearl. They are good. Like obviously they're good people, but I just I didn't really like them that much. And one of those books that really makes you think about right and wrong, what's fair and what's unfair. It's kind of one of those books that just makes you question your thinking and your morals and things like that. That is the last book that I read this month, and that wraps up my December favorites. Like I mentioned, let me know if you want a yearly favorites video, like best of 2020 makeup. I am planning on doing foundation February again this year. So many new foundation and base products on the market these days. Like there's a new one from Wet n Wild and Milani, and I think even like Flower Beauty has a new product out. There's just so many. Oh, and the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, which I don't think I can get because they don't ship it to Canada, which makes me so mad. I was like, had all this stuff from e.l.f. in my cart, and I really want to try out that. Not the Camo Concealer, the Camo CC Cream. I really wanted to try that, and then I found out they don't ship it to Canada, so I'll have to wait on that one. But there's so many new base products on the market, so I am going to do foundation February, but I think I want to do lipstick week again in March. It's been a while. I think it's actually been a year since my last lipstick week. I think the last one I did was March 2020. I don't know. Let me know if there are any new lip products you guys would like to see me test and swatch out in the next lipstick week. I don't feel like there's been that many recently, at least not from what I can tell. But if there are any new lip products that you'd like me to try out in lipstick week, let me know. That's kind of in the pipeline. I'm really excited for this year. I feel like it's going to be a good one. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. If you have any other video suggestions or requests, let me know in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys as always for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and I'll see you in my next one.